you. Hi, chat. Apparently my camera's not on. This may take a moment here. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Castro. Hello, Blue Moon. I'm sorry the bot is not working for you, Blue Moon. Please work. That's not working. There we go. That's sort of working. Let's do a little angling and a little fixing here, since we're over here. You don't want to stay over here because of the wires, but we'll try and force it. Hi! Oh, hey, let's let this one wake up too here. There we go. Flashbang. I only sort of half say that because I don't think that's really a true flashbang. Please don't. I'll try to let people know if I'm really going to give them a flashbang. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely day. Let's clean up the scale a little bit here. I still have some stock to bag up. So that's what I'm going to start tonight's stream with, is bagging up this stock after pulling the oil off the top. This lovely concoction over here. That is a layer of cooling fat over the top of our beautiful stock from yesterday. Yep, that is the plan. It is going to be refrigerated / frozen. I buy whole birds of chicken for the most part. Break them down, save the carcasses in the freezer. Get around 6+. I think I had 7 in this batch. And that's roughly 4.5 gallons there. With the oil. Still sort of cleaning up from last night. For anyone that wasn't around yesterday, I had a long stream, like all day stream. Yesterday did all sorts of stuff. And the kitchen hasn't fully recovered. And as I said, I hated myself in the morning for how I left the kitchen. But we're here, we're back. We're eating beans. I'm actually sort of excited for tonight's dinner. Went a little heavy with my bloom there. I'm beating myself up over leaving myself a sink full of dishes and a dirty kitchen, not necessarily any other reason. Still wish I could hear the music, still can't hear anything going on, still haven't figured out what the issue is with my audio. I don't know why I still have the earbud in my ear other than it's going to stop playing music if I take it out and put it back. It's going to stop music for a second here, chat. Almost don't even need to stir it up. No, I use enough of their products, it should be though. But they're also small enough of a distribution that I don't feel like I'm advertising all that much. I mean, several of you are European or much less just out of the local area. Cheers. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. what do I start with? I think I'm going to start with getting some oil ready here because we need oil for these churros. Oh, hey, we got this stock to do too. That's first. That is first. Okay. I guess I can use this scale.
So when I was saying yesterday that I bought these bags a while ago by the case, by 1,000 by the case, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't know what that, assume that's probably a 50 pack. No, that's less than 50, that's maybe 20. Yeah, it's about 20. That it did.
Sorry about that, chat. Thank you for letting me know the mic died. I'm sorry for that. Probably a pop. It looked like a pop on my audio. Okay. We got this, we got that, we got that. We got those. I need my... I just put that away. I just put this away. Alright, so to start here, I am going to clean up the fat off the top of this. Starting here where it's hopefully the thinnest in the center, because I did have it boiling nicely. I say boiling nicely, I mean simmering nicely, with a little bubble going up in the center this morning and afternoon. So I'm just going to use my ladle to go underneath and try and pull up as much of that fat layer and all those, I don't want to call them impurities. Mostly this is stuff that will either cause an off flavor. I mean, the fat's fat, but the other stuff here is stuff that will be more likely to go rancid. Give your stock a shorter life. Have off flavors to begin with. I'm getting there. Still got a decent amount of oil on top, so I'm not too worried about pulling too much off, but I'm okay with leaving a little fat on there. It's all the other stuff that I want to get rid of, especially anything solid. Alright, we're doing pretty good there. There's still a little bit of fat there. There's still probably a few things there, but yeah. So we started up here at the end of last night. I boiled it down to about there during the day today, and then the last quarter inch or so there I just tuck off with the fat and other stuff. I would say I took off at least a quarter inch there. Now into bagging. Now I know from past experience, this can give me up to 3 bags, but if I do less than 3 bags, it's a lot easier to pour. You start that zeroed out on the scale. Oops, wrong units. I'm okay, a little bit over, but pound and a half on each of these. Ooh, nice, Cosmic. We like good screening processes. It means that they at least know what they're doing. Well, that or they're maybe gullible and you think you can rake them for a lot of money. But I'm gonna hope for the former. Nice, Cosmic. Ooh, bumped the camera. My apologies. Can I squeeze you in there? Hey, I got 3 out of that one. Maybe it's I can do 4 if I max it out. Yeah, I can do 4 if I max it out. Thank you for the follow. Someone looking for some good times. Slowly building myself a wall between me and you, chat. This is still quite warm, by the way, Chad. I know it's not like steaming hot, but it is not exactly cool to be working with. Well, it is cool to be working with, but it's not very cold. I'm not sure about that one. No grasa? Now we got them all in bags, now I gotta seal them all. That's how I like my scrambles, sassy. Oh hey, I gotta plug this in too. Just making sure that plug is going to nothing, which I knew it wasn't because it's for my sous vide. And then from practice experience, we have this nice seal with that weight to this size bag. How high are we going here? Nice. What website did you look that up on? That's a toughie. That's a... Should have put in the dinner command that I was going to finish up. I was starting a stream tonight by finishing up my chicken stock. Oh well. I wonder how many places out there will train their HR by interviewing people they're not interested in. I mean, it's already been established, I've talked about it here on stream, about how, you know, this day and age we have companies that say they're hiring to say they're hiring because of their stats. Apparently companies care about their stats too, not just streamers. Yeah, I can see that, Zeeks. I'm sure there's a lot of, one hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing. I've certainly seen that firsthand in corporate world. Okay, some of these are going to go directly into the freezer right now, I think. Need to do a little bit of freezer cleanup. I totally forgot that I have an icebox cake to eat. Pull the old ones out here so that the new ones are in back. I'm realizing now this week at some of these major layoffs were layoffs because we were relaxing our immigration laws for COVID. And so some of these corporations were at least a percentage of these layoffs. I'm not going to say that this is anywhere close to the major reason or the only reason, but one of the reasons is they now can get immigrants again. Or easier. So that is all that is fitting in that freezer for right now. The rest we can just throw in the fridge. A little bit later. I'm sure I can throw this in something. I think it took me experience corporate world to understand what people meant when they said rat race. Not to call anyone that's in corporate, sorry, not to say that. Blind leading the blind while undercutting each other to get the promotions over each other and yada yada yada. Companies pitting people against each other to get the same goal. I mean, people talk, like, my prime example of that will be is modern day what software companies and other companies do. A lot of the times they pawn it off as contracting and getting a bunch of bids. But much like Lockheed Martin had Skunk Works, a lot of these technology companies have essentially specialized divisions that are working isolated from each other and working on the same thing and as other ones in the same company, and they're competing against them to get to the same place without knowing, each other's stuff. It's just, eesh. People. I'm good with the world until I have to deal with people. Individuals are amazing. People, bleh. Okay. We need to make our dough here first. Maybe it is old corporate. I doubt it's gotten better. This is what you're making me work with here, chat. You're making me use this. This is your fault. See how much this can has in it. Okay, 16 ounces, cool. So roughly a quarter cup there. That's what's going in our churros. I'm not making a ton of churros tonight. I'm making a couple though. Oh, come on. What happened? I thought I had this open. Yeah, I did. It just logged me out. Okay. So we're starting this with like a shoe dough. So it's a partially cooked dough. No, I did not. Usually my gut's more irritated by other things than beans. We'll start heating those up together. Actually going to need debating if I want to use this sugar or I guess I'll use this sugar. Putting some sugar and cinnamon in a pan for later on once these are fried. It's like cinnamon sticks. I know I have ground cinnamon here somewhere. Nutmeg. I think this is like maybe the perfect job for this whisk. So we're going to heat up this water and butter and sugar. Then we're going to mix a whole bunch of flour in there. And then we're going to mix the beans and then a whole bunch of eggs. Here, I'll advertise Clover too. That way I'll put up I mean, they're the main competitor for Strauss around here. They're even more widely distributed. All right, so we got our churro dough. We start heating our oil back here. Also going to start preheating the oven for pizza. Handling it down here low, trying to keep it away from the mic, even though it's still probably crinkling all over the mic, and I apologize for that. Surprised there's no other leaveners in this. Just the eggs on this. I mean, I haven't done a lot of churro recipes. Haven't made a lot of churros in my life. Made a couple of donuts here and there, but this is more like a patasciutto. How we doing over here, oil? I was wondering for a second, what are all those flecks in there? I realized, oh, bean. It's the great thing about donut shops is they usually have a couple more. And like I said the other day, I think I've discovered that my local supermarket, my local equivalent, you know, my Safeway, my Kroger, or whatever, is got a donut selection that probably would destroy most donut shops. I wonder if the donut shop in town is still around. The few times I did go in there, I went in there for other things than donuts, and it was like a chore to find someone to work there to get to come to the front desk. I don't understand what was going on there, but it was years ago. I don't really remember why I'm complaining about a donut shop that I'm not going to specifically identify. I did discover when I went to Walmart the other day that we do have a second Dunkin' Donuts in Sonoma. That was interesting. Makes me wonder if there's one in the other Walmart in Sonoma. I know there's an actual Dunkin' Donuts in Petaluma. Are you okay with me making dessert first, chat? Both of these are sort of a la minute finishes. They're not going to be done at the same time here and be perfectly cooked at the same time. Do I get the kitchen shears out for these? I think we'll try that. We'll try the kitchen shears for these. I'm looking for about 350, and I don't know if that's visible or not there. Maybe 290, 280 something, 290. That's supposedly the surface temp. I don't know 100%. That's if the infrared travels through liquids or if it bounces off of liquids like they're solids. I get confused. It's all just waves, man. Well, here's the one for you, Zeeks, that I was sort of talking about. I was talking to someone about AI. How long are we gonna still get new actors out there? How long are we still gonna be producing movie stars? Like, how long until we just have AI write in, such and such famous actor in there and does the video and everything for it? I mean, I already sort of feel like it's sort of obvious that Hollywood is hugely bloated if you figure out what they're doing compared to, oh, hey, one person. I was laughing so much during the pandemic about all of these, the late night shows all put themselves in their homes and stuff like that, and they had like trucks and trucks of people to set up stuff for. It was a fancy, stream. There is so much bloat in that industry. And I call it bloat. I know at one time those were necessary jobs. We're about to hear that about a lot of jobs. I think writers and actors are sort of the low end here of what we need to be worried about losing. Are we? I mean, for the common day $20 a month guy, but for corporations that are writing these things? Alright, up to give our first shot here. Let's try our first churro out. They write a lot of news articles already. Like, most of those news articles that you see, they're just expanded Twitter posts or Twitter messages. There's all sorts of ones that are like that just go out there and scan Twitter for stuff to do. Such and such said about such and such. This is still too full. I fully understand that, Zeke, but I mean, knowing and understanding, how much do you need to do that to replicate a movie star? They're already getting sued for doing it to musicians. Baby Churros here tonight because, well, I don't have them larger, wider nozzle. Yes, I understand what I just said. For now, Zeeks. For now. And like I said, there's most certainly a big difference between $20 general chat GPT access and the people, writing Claude AI and other ones. The open source world is quickly overtaking all the big names. I think the head of GM, or not GM, head of IBM on Twitter like a week or two ago summed up all I have to say about it. We're no longer hiring jobs that can be fulfilled by AI, and that includes 8,000 people from their company alone right now. How much have we cooled this oil down by? Oh, hey, I put it back in the right place. Oh, wow, that oil is considerably cooler than we want that to be, so we're going to have to allow that to heat up before we do any more. Welcome in, peoples. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my ingredient challenge night here, everyone. Hello, hello. And so I'm making some rather thin and small churros here right now, chat. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. How we all doing tonight, people? Thank you so much for that raid, Happy Wayfarer. Hopefully you've had a lovely stream. What have we been up to? Where are we all coming from? I'm working on using refried beans. This lovely stuff as an ingredient to make my dinner and my dessert. And to start off, I'm starting off with dessert. I have two very a la minute recipes, so I'm doing them separately and not expecting them to be ready at the same time. But we're doing some small churros here. I don't really have a larger tip on my pastry bag to do nice large ones. Why is my pre-roll on? I don't know what's going on here with my ads. Normally I have them set up to do so I don't have a pre-roll. But it's showing that my pre-roll is on tonight for some reason. Welcome in, everyone. Happy to have you. Thank you so much for that raid. Greek sheep pan chicken, tomato feta dip, hummus, and saka. Nice. How's our temp back here? We're not getting too hot back here, are we? No, we need some more temp there. We need some more flame there. We're getting that back up to 350. And so we've got our first churros tonight, which I used. You can still see little specks of bean in this mixture here. Of refried bean in there. Let's see what they're like. Not too shabby. They do have a sort of odd savoriness to them, though. I mean, there's plenty of sugar and all that jazz there. I'm gonna need a few more of these to get an opinion of. Thank you. Tonight's one of my jazz lists, so mostly jazz music tonight. Once our oil comes back up, we'll do these last couple of churros, and then I'm gonna break into. Gonna do pizza tonight. I'm gonna cook off the ground beef, and I'm gonna do beans as my pizza sauce. So So I may need to loosen them up a little bit with a little bit of water, but not too much, just a little bit. And then sort of make taco pizza. I mean, I've got queso, or not queso, but I've got pico, I've got black olives, I've got cheddar cheese, I've got ground beef, I've got refried beans, I've got pickled jalapenos, I've got iceberg lettuce with tortilla chips and blue cheese. So we got some pizza coming. I started the stream off tonight by bagging up a whole bunch of chicken stock. I had a really long stream yesterday and made a full batch of chicken stock and bagged it up first thing this stream. Did a whole bunch of stuff for dinner. Did a great beef stew last night. Did a whole bunch of stuff in Minecraft. I'm newly addicted, I guess, to Minecraft. It's sort of new to me, even though I realize the game's been around forever. So yeah. We're still waiting on this to actually heat up here. Come on. Guess I gotta use an actual flame underneath this. Greek food always turns out great. I always wanted to do Greek food, but I never do Greek food. I spent probably, if the amount of days that I sustained myself on bread and hummus is quite impressive. But I'd have to file it under one of those cuisines or one of those foods that, like, I hear it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds great, but I never think of it. I never, like, ooh, that'd be a good thing. I need the reminder or the idea given to me. For anyone that hasn't made a dough like this is sort of an interesting dough compared to most others. It's very similar to a pâte à choux dough, where you start off by heating up your liquids, in this case water and butter and sugar, and mixing those with your flours or your starches, in this case our beans and our flour, and then adding in a bunch of eggs in order to make it workable and usable once again. After that turns into a giant floury dough mess. Until you get something beautiful looking like this, where, you know, it's smooth, it's almost like frosting almost. I'm getting a bit of foam on this oil. This is not the first time I've used this oil. Yeah, I definitely need to do another batch to figure out if I like those. If any of you would like to have a say in, say, next week's ingredient challenge on next Wednesday, you can feel free to join into the Discord and make your votes be known. You're welcome to suggest ingredients. There's 2 channels in my Discord. You can either vote for the main ingredient every week, or you can add your own suggestions and have other people nominate them into the main vote. And hello, and Buns. These are definitely puffing up a little bit more with the temperature right, and I've not set my autofocus tonight. Asian cultures do all sorts of things with beans, as far as pastries and things along that line. They use a lot of sweet beans in their foods. They do a lot of fermented bean stuff too, but you should be able to find that pretty easily. That should be locally available. I think I'm gonna try and do this bag out here, chat. Let's see. We keeping our temp. No, I got a decent flame under here. We need another second. Okay, we're on the edge. We're close. Now, Nato, are you talking about the soybean, the mucusy soybean fermented dish that all sorts of think you can use for all sorts of things? Yeah, because there's a natto too. Enjoy your lurk, and thank you once again so much for that raid. I greatly appreciate you sharing your community with me. I know this isn't the greatest sugar for coating. It's partially due to the fact that I'm out of granulated sugar. I ran out yesterday and I didn't buy more for today because I didn't think to throw it on the list. It's not normally one of the things that I'm out to the store for. Normally buy my sugar in bulk ahead of time. And actually it's partly a problem that I know I have another order on the way. I don't know if I really want to buy sugar when I know I got some coming. One last massive fry. One last massive fry up. Heat off on the oil. This sugar does have some cinnamon and nutmeg already in it. You know, I'll say they're not horrible. There we go. A couple of photos. And we got dessert. So that's the plan for dessert tonight. So, I mean, I think most of the chat knows that I have an absolutely disgustingly amazing Boston cream pie in the refrigerator, and I have an icebox cake in the freezer, and we're doing okay on junk food around this house right now. For that exact reason, I sort of chose to do churros instead of brownies. Brownies were my other most likely candidate for throwing some beans in and having them be a rather innocuous starch. Carefully moving the oil with the lid on that's going to prevent it from spilling easily. They don't taste too horrible either. Like, other than speckling in them, you couldn't tell that there's beans in there. The question is it really cost effective to put the beans in there? Instead of, I don't know what percent flour. As you can tell, I don't think they're horrible. Okay, next project. I'm gonna start heating up a pan here and heating up a pan over here. Season our beef up that we've been letting sit and come up to room temp. This is low-fat beef tonight. Not really intending to use all of it. Shouldn't need a pound of beef to get through a pizza, but excuse me, chap. Okay, so this is going to be our pizza sauce over here. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. That was maybe a couple tablespoons, 1-2 tablespoons. That was not a quarter cup quite. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, we're good there. We'll get our beef going on the other pan. And grate some cheese. Still haven't replaced this thing. Have a great night, Lady Wayfarer. Thank you for hanging out with me. Trying to do that, not get it to slip on me. Guess I gotta hold on to it. Refried buns. Are you used to playing keyboard and mouse on any other game? Never been a big fan of controllers myself. I will admit that my choices for controllers when I was growing up was Nintendo, Sega Genesis. There were no toggle switches. There were no. The ones that the claw got famous for. Like the ones that people were doing ridiculous things to their hands to in order to competitively play. I could see getting used to it and liking it. I mean, I'm going to doubt that anyone in chat is a big fan of trackballs. I still use a trackball on one of my computers. Obviously not this one with the mouse over here. That said, I don't recommend anyone go out and buy a trackball. They're very inaccurate too. Like, I spend a lot more time pinpointing exact buttons and stuff like that than I do when I'm on a mouse. I still prefer one for long-term use. For, I mean, long term, I mean like multi-hour use. Let's add some seasoning with this beef. Bit of cayenne. How do you mean that you don't use scroll bars? Chili powder. I mean, I've scrolled with my mouse for years. Mouse or trackball. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Yeah. How many people in chat are used to the IBM eraser? I had a laptop with that for a while that I bought off my roommate in college. Got used to it. That's the track point? Okay. Yeah, not too shabby. It took a little getting used to. I will admit that, but after you use it, a couple of minutes, good to go. Huh. Wonder if they can't track a plugged-in one as easily using in-house software. Heat off on the beef. Not a lot of fat in a pan. I think it was 7% fat. Beef is pretty low fat beef. Well, if you look at what's happening right now, if you got a TP-Link router, I would suggest you update your BIOS or your firmware. Yeah, flour all over me, nice. Master pizza thrower here. There's no holes here at all. You're not seeing any holes in my dough. In my purchased pizza dough. Okay, turning the heat up all the way up there on the oven, getting that up to full temp. Oven says it's up to temp. I don't trust it. I used to read the temperature 75 degrees. Was the oven 75 degrees over temp? Or, yeah. Well, you have that, it's wireless, is you don't have to be in the building, you don't have to be there. You can pretty easily hack WEP or WEP2, and there's other ways to get in through other than WEP. I understand that, Zeeks, but that USB cable is not going to walk into the building and into your computer. Someone has to get in there and do that. Someone can sit at the corner of your building and hack into your Wi-Fi from a car, which... I'm not saying that's the reason they're doing it either, but that's a pretty simple one. Potentially, that's maybe one reason. I don't know for sure. Alright, I'm going ahead with this pizza. I'm tired of waiting on things to heat tonight. Welcome in, Kua. Well, tonight is my ingredient challenge night, and chat via Discord has decided that I needed to try and make dinner and dessert using refried beans. And so I also try and make things a little bit more interesting for the easy side of that challenge. And so I'm doing refried bean pizza as something different to try. I already made the churros up here in front of me that are blinded by the sun at the moment, using beans for dessert. So this is the debauchery that occurs here on this stream every Wednesday. The rest of the week I do 3 other streams regularly a week. They are all just other food. Other stuff that I want to do, try, have fun doing. Longtime chat viewers can submit weekly themes. That does take a bit of viewing though. Somewhere in the ballpark of like 3 months or so. So that's for the long-time viewers. Okay, we got pico, we got black olives, we got jalapenos, got cheddar cheese, ground beef, and our beans. And that'll be our first pizza going in tonight. Hopefully not sticking entirely. And come on, you want to move. There we go. Sticking a little bit in the front, but I think we're okay. We're okay. I was a little rough getting in there. It made it though. It made it though. Let's try round 2 here. It's amazing, most stores actually sell ready to go pizza dough these days. Like, I think we can credit Whole Foods pre-Amazon to that one. Let's also set a timer here so I don't completely forget this one. Give that another 8 minutes in the oven. It'll probably need another 9 or 10. But 8 is safe, I think. I can only sort of do a sort of preliminary stretch on the dough, because I need this to pull the other one back out. So I can't build it on here until the other one's out. Do need a good place to put the one when we're done, so we'll put our other board over here. It's an oven dance. I still haven't done that. We're going to be done with the time of year that the sun is annoying coming in the door before I get around to blocking the light coming in the door, chat. And that's with me having the Velcro here all ready to do it. I still haven't sacrificed the... I don't know what else I can use to do that with, though, too. Maybe I got something else around here I can use to do that with. I'm just going to have a refried bean churro while we wait on our pizza. Got all the small ones dirty. Oh, refried beets. Excuse me. Not sniffing anything. I was trying to use my teeth to pull the foil tab off because my fingers kept slipping. We got some pizza. I'm gonna give that an extra 2 minutes. Sadly, that's the best it's doing with this light right now. Nothing like chat watching a chef watch a timer. There we go. Pizza number 1. Going heavier on the veg on the second one, chat. Hello, Ruse. It's gotta be getting pretty late there. Some late night food viewing. I think that's how the second one's going in there, chat. Getting pretty good on the sizing on those. Like that one was almost the full size of this one, and it pretty much filled my stone down there. I'm pretty happy with that. And now we can do the final touches on this other one. I don't know if I want to do the other thing that I was going to do with this. I was thinking of taking some iceberg lettuce and tossing it with some ranch, or I've got some blue cheese. I was going to mix it with blue cheese and, you know, well, you could do ranch, you know, but I think I'm just going to leave it with a little bit of thick sour cream over the top. And I was also considering I bought some tortilla chips to crumble and put on top. I don't want to do that. I don't want to add those now. But I have them, and that was an option, an idea. I still have them, and they will be lovely to pick up the leftovers and scraps of anything that falls. wish I could claim that dough is my own. I've made some impressive doughs. I really need to make another batch of Detroit style pizza. I absolutely love the way that dough turned out, especially for a first try. Well, let's grab a photo of this too while we're waiting on the other one. I wanted to grab a photo of both of them together, but it's not going to hurt to just take a photo of the one here. I broke the bubble. If you need it to be a little saucier than this, you can obviously add a little hot sauce on top of this too. Or substitute straight salsa instead of doing pico. I wouldn't suggest doing the salsa for throwing it in the oven though. Maybe you do pico for throwing it in the oven and then salsa over the top afterward. The liquid, it's just going to hurt the cooking too much. You just don't want to add all that water in there. Regardless of it being very flavorful water, it's still water. I'm so tempted to break into this while waiting on the other one, but I want a photo of them together. I say this and then I don't post my photos anywhere but Discord. And it's not like I'm throwing everything up on, 50 different sources or anything. I occasionally throw a clip on Reddit. It's been a while since I've done that though. I'm basically done with Twitter entirely. They catch me every now and then with some article or something that gets me going back there, but it's not really... I don't sit there and scroll. I just go there for what's directed me there, view it, and then go back. He totally put his foot in his mouth the other day. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Talking about he doesn't care if he loses money for saying things online. Talk about, like, you want to work for that dude? You want to work for a dude that's like, I don't care, I'll say what I want. When it's you losing money because of him? Dad joke. Dad joke. I need to share. What do I need to share, Buns? This. What about the one that's still in the oven? I do too. The only thing that's stopping me from doing it is the other one in the oven and wanting a photo of them together. Ooh, 90 seconds left. Olives are great on pizza. Olives are great on pizza. I really like onion on pizza too. I think it does. Onion on pizza is much better than just regular onion. Not a big fan of bell pepper on pizza. Especially since you usually, well, that gets into one of my typical, like, they're giant hunks of green pepper typically. And first off, I'm not a huge fan of green pepper. It's got its uses and times, but majority of the time I'm not a huge fan of it. And yeah, they're usually like, like quarter-inch slices of that don't cook. So it's like raw green pepper on a pizza. I have to make gumbo again? I'll take it. Maybe I'll take it if it... Okay, photos of these together have been taken. Do I like refried bean pizza? Yeah, I lost the sour cream. Yes, that's amazing. Yeah. I think that is an absolute win of a recipe right there, chat. I think that is an amazing dinner. I would happily eat that. I will happily eat that tonight. So let's see here, folks. All you lovely people hanging out with me, even after hanging out with me all day yesterday, you come back to hang out with me again today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I will be back here on Friday, not tomorrow, night after. Gonna be doing buffalo chicken salad. I've got so much junk food around this house, I'm gonna have to take it light for a little while. I know buffalo chicken salad is not exactly taking it light, but I think it's sort of taking it light for my stream. I appreciate all of you for joining me. I hope to see you back. Have a great night. Goodbye.